Wuthering Heights. Summary and Analysis Chapter 10. Summary: Lockwood falls ill for 4 weeks. Heathcliff visits him once during this time, after which Lockwood asks Nellie to tell him how Heathcliff made his fortune. Nellie doesn't know how Heathcliff made his money, but continues with her story. For about 6 months after Catherine's wedding, everything is peaceful at Thrushcross Grange, largely because the Lintons do whatever the imperious Catherine wants. Then one evening Heathcliff appears at the Grange. Catherine is almost frantic with excitement. Edgar is less pleased. He suggests they receive Heathcliff in the kitchen, but Catherine insists that they bring him into the parlor. As Heathcliff enters the parlor, Nellie notes that he looks imposing, mature, and dignified, in contrast to his youthful roughness. Yet he still retains a kind of ferocity in his eyes. As Edgar, Heathcliff, and Catherine talk, Heathcliff says that he returned hoping only to catch a glimpse of Catherine, exact revenge on Hindley, and then kill himself. But Catherine's joy at seeing him has changed his mind. Edgar, uncomfortable, interrupts to say that if they wait any longer the tea will get cold. As he leaves, Heathcliff shocks Nellie when he tells her that he is staying at Wuthering Heights at Hindley's invitation. That night, Catherine awakens Nellie to tell her that she couldn't sleep from excitement. She says that she had praised Heathcliff to Edgar, but that Edgar had claimed to feel sick and even cried. Nellie advises Catherine to hide her feelings for Heathcliff and treasure her husband's love, but Catherine dismisses Edgar and Isabella as spoiled children. Nellie comments that it's actually the Lintons who humor Catherine. Catherine also tells Nellie how Heathcliff wound up staying at Wuthering Heights. He'd gone to Wuthering Heights to find Nellie and get information from her about Catherine. But instead he found Hindley in the middle of a card game. During the game it was clear Heathcliff had money, so Hindley invited him to stay. Heathcliff insisted on paying for the lodging. In the following days, Catherine and Isabella often visit the Heights, and Heathcliff regularly comes to the Grange. Isabella soon develops a crush on Heathcliff. When she confesses it to Catherine, her sister-in-law warns her that Heathcliff is a fiend whom she should stay away from. Nellie seconds this advice, and adds that there are rumors that Heathcliff is lending Hindley money to support his gambling habit. The next day, Catherine humiliates Isabella by revealing her crush to Heathcliff when he visits. Isabella rushes from the room. Heathcliff expresses disdain for Isabella, but notes that Isabella must be Edgar's heir. Nellie thinks Heathcliff is plotting something. Analysis. Theme: Nature and civilization. Heathcliff has escaped the lower-class roughness imposed on him by Hindley, but retains his wild nature. Heathcliff is a man of grand, reckless, wild actions, such as revenge and suicide. Edgar is a civilized man of comfort, and when Heathcliff's wildness makes him uncomfortable, he tries to impose civilization through the ritual of having tea. Heathcliff staying at the Heights reminds the reader of his promise to get revenge on Hindley. Pause 0.5s. Theme: Love and passion. Again Edgar takes on the weak, feminine role in his relationship with Catherine. Catherine, meanwhile, doesn't seem to understand the basics of love, and, like a child, also doesn't understand why she can't just have everything that she wants. Theme: Class. It begins to be clear that Heathcliff plans to use his wealth to exact revenge on Hindley. This revenge also reflects the more general class struggle of the time, as the new money class was able to buy its way into high society by preying on the debts of the old money class. Theme: Nature and civilization. When Catherine describes Heathcliff as a fiend, she might better call him a force of nature. He has no remorse and is relentless, and Catherine knows that someone as civilized and gentle as Isabella will be broken by him. Theme: Love and passion. Theme: Masculinity and femininity. Heathcliff wants to use Isabella to take revenge on Edgar. He plans to use the rules that normally keep the classes separate, inheritance, to steal the Grange from the Lintons.